leads, I'm so honored to welcome to bring remarks at this time, woman who leads Trailblazer, Pastor Yolanda Roberson.
Paula Kreissler has been a true leader in the community health space. Her journey toward healthier living began after reading the book Sugar Roots. From growing up on a farm in Missouri to spending over 24 years with FedEx, Paula has always brought dedication and excellence to everything she does. As Executive Director of Healthy Savannah for many years, Paula's leadership has been instrumental in securing over $8 million in funding through this reach grant. She also led the charge in establishing Savannah's smoke-free air ordinance in 2011 and co-founded the Healthy Walk, which takes place every Tuesday morning, by the way. The group has now walked more than 500 miles since its inception. But beyond her accomplishments, what truly stands out is Paula's heart. As a board member of Healthy Savannah, I have personally witnessed her passion, compassion, and unwavering commitment to helping others make the healthy choice the easy choice. We love you, Paula, and we celebrate this incredible achievement with you. Happy birthday, by the way. Congratulations on a legacy that continues to inspire us all. Congratulations, Paula, we love you.
Next up, a leader is also a testament about not just waiting until they are done, but they have a strategic plan, a plan of what is to take place. And so I'm so excited that we have someone who she has passed the baton to bring remarks. Welcome, Executive Director of Healthy Savannah,
It's really hard to measure the impact Paula has had on our city and our county. I just know that it's immense. So when I speak of my experience knowing her, I do so with the full knowledge that many others in this room share that exact same experience. Paula was one of the first people I met when I came to Savannah. She, along with Lizanne Roberts, interviewed me to work with Healthy Savannah, and I was fortunate enough to be chosen. And from the first day I started, Paula began developing me as a leader. I'm not special because Paula has done this with every person in her circle who has a desire to learn and grow. She's got it down to a science. Paula has the unique ability to be direct, honest, considerate, and mindful in every direction she gives or advice that she hands out. It's this character and leadership that has allowed Healthy Savannah to be here 18 plus years later with a list of accomplishments that have moved our city and our county to a healthier place to live. It's not an easy task swimming against the current, and so often that's the case when attempting to change the culture of health here in Savannah. Despite this, Paula has led the charge for decades without ever compromising her character or her principles. I can't think of few others that's more deserving of a lifetime leadership award. So happy birthday and congratulations, Paula.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you rise to your feet as we welcome Women Who Leads 2025 Lifetime Achievement recipient, Paula Kreissler.
you to reflect as I kind of go through this. If not us, if not you, if not me, then who? And we've been hearing about it all day long. It's been great because that's exactly what I heard by sitting right over there. So, first I want to talk about 9 leadership dimensions that I learned almost 50 years ago when I started at FedEx. And I'm just going to go through these. I'll kind of go slow because I know I've been taking notes, everybody's been taking notes, so that there are 9. And the first 3, Dr. Voss, are transformational, and the other are transactional. So, transformational, charisma, individual consideration, intellectual stimulation, transactional, courage. We've heard that, Dr. Voss said it first, and I think Courtney said it, and so anyway, the courage, it takes so much courage to do what we do, but we have to do it. Dependability, flexibility, integrity, and I think I heard that earlier, integrity and respect for others, earlier today, and judgment. So those are the 9 leadership dimensions that I learned at FedEx and embraced them and really changed the trajectory of my life. And as Pastor Yolanda already told you, I picked up a book. This is a 1976 book called Sugar Blues. And it basically says sugar is poison. And it changed my whole life. Marjorie Young picked up that when I first came to Savannah, after I retired from FedEx, I started a wound care clinic. Complete miles apart, right? FedEx and wound care. But not if you embrace leadership dimensions. It's like, it's the same thing. It's what you do. What are you doing? Are you a servant leader? Yes, we are all servant leaders in this room. So, but my senior manager at FedEx in Houston, Texas, 1980s, he basically wouldn't take no for an answer. His name is Ben. He was a black man, and he just wouldn't. I was just an hourly employee, just making some money, right, without really any direction. He saw something in me and ensured that I took my next step, and I'm forever, ever grateful for that. So, 2002, I moved to Savannah. 2005, I opened up a wound care clinic, joined by local, and talked about all of, what impacts your health, what does, because I learned that in the 70s. And so, Marjorie, when she interviewed me, her company, because I hired her company, and Diana's too, to help me with the wound care clinic after joining by local. And you want to hear so Marjorie always asks, what's the headline, right? Those of us that know Marjorie, she's like, what's the headline? And the headline for one of those first press releases was, what does Paula eat for breakfast? Has nothing to do with wound care, right? But it made an impact. So,
what do you eat?
somehow I shouldn't pause. It's not what I said then, because now I'm pretty much whole food plant-based, right? But then I think I was eating cottage cheese and cinnamon and some mixture on top of that every morning. That's what I did. But now I eat some overnight oats. I have a pretty intense mixture of some spices, nutritional yeast, and turmeric and ginger and black sesame seeds, cumin, stuff. But and I pour it in there and mix it up, and I eat it. And it's just, it's got almond in it too, which helps your cholesterol, just saying. So anyway, but that's what I eat for breakfast pretty much every day, unless I'm going out to breakfast with friends, and then I have the apple for a cup. It's nice. So, okay. So, back here to my list. In 2007, which was a year after our Mayor Otis Johnson, who I did ask to be here today, but he had something else, he couldn't make it. But he had a heart attack, but he was the one that kicked off Healthy Savannah. People knew about my passion for healthy living and said, do you want to be part of this? And I'm like, are you kidding me? And I thought, absolutely. So I was all in from day one. That's where I met Liz Ann Roberts. She also couldn't be with us here today because she's making an important vote at her Episcopal Church board meeting out in Statesboro. But anyway, we kicked it off in May of 2007. Diana was our first board chair. But then I want to say, so in 2009, this was before we were official 501c3, as a volunteer, I chaired the Policy and Advocacy Committee for Healthy Savannah, and it was there that Christina Gibson, there she is, invited me and one of her colleagues to the American for Non-Smokers' Rights Conference out in South Lake Tahoe. And that really just made an impact on me. And so my conviction became very strong to have smoke-free air here in our community, because it impacts, we can probably all make choices about where we are most of the time, but there are plenty of workers in this city that don't have that choice, and they need smoke-free air too. So that was what we hung our hat on, was smoke-free air for the underserved community here in Savannah, Georgia. And we had a big champion with Mayor Otis Johnson. It passed. So 2009, actually, I want to take this little bit here. It's really important because this is all about gratitude too. So we went there, and our Policy and Advocacy Committee decided that we should go to Savannah Chatham Day as at the state capitol and ask for an increase in the tobacco tax. And so we did, but we didn't know at the time that was just going to just drop like lead balloon. But it did. However, sitting right behind us where we were in the appropriations room were Amy and Wendy Hughes. And they wrote a quick note and said, let's get together and let's talk. And that is where the Smoke Free Air campaign for Savannah started, right there in that room. But if we hadn't gone, if we hadn't said, if they hadn't been there, then we put this campaign together with a bunch of people that were really important, and it passed in August of that year. Not unanimous, because we had a couple of smokers on the council back in 2009. But anyway, but it passed. And so January 1st, 2011 was our first smoke-free air day in the city of Savannah.
Yay!
So that's 15 years we've had smoke-free air, and it's just amazing the health impacts. Like Crystal Health this week, Christina gives measurements of the impact of smoke-free air all the time, and the data is just really compelling, and it is across the country, so we just followed in on that. So now, to kind of wrap it up, so here we are, 18 years later, Healthy Savannah, led by an amazing young man and team members of amazing boards. We've got former board chairs and board members in this room here. I'll just acknowledge Tina Tyshaw's on our board. We're so happy. We've got Miranda, where are these gold bands? So it's pretty amazing. Lillian, where are you? You're here someplace. Okay, there she is. Okay. So anyway, and Blake is here. She was our most recent board chair. We both retired kind of at the same time. But as Armand said, there are so many successes that we've had in physical activity, nutrition, and breastfeeding. But here's your call to action today, because that's exactly what we need to do. I've heard it, and so I came prepared for a call to action. So that question that I asked at the beginning, again, if not us, you and me, then who? Who's going to stand up and help make the healthy choice the easy choice for everyone in our community? So that's your call to action, is to help Armand and the Healthy Savannah team to do exactly that. Thank you.
Let's do it one more time, guys. 2025 Lifetime Achievement recipient. Well, I think it is time to induct